Hey planners, it's Teo Shante Plants and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will be memory planning the week of May 2nd to the 8th and using the Jardin kit from Hello Petit paper. This is my first time getting a chance to use a kit from Hello Petit paper and I instantly fell in love. Such a gorgeous kit and I had so much fun planning with this. If you are new to my type of planning style, what I do is I have a plum paper planner which I use. It's a daily planner. I use it to write down all my plans on a daily basis, and then this planner that you're seeing on film is my Sadie Stickers vertical undated planner, and I use this to memory plan where I go back and look at the plans that I've written down in my plum paper planner, and then I use this planner to create decorative and beautiful spreads, and so it becomes like a scrapbook of all of my fun memories. So getting into this, I put down the bottom washi and then moved into the date cover area, and I have truly been enjoying doing creative and unique things with my date cover area. And so I had the journaling add-on page for this kit, which, oh my goodness, the add-on shapes and the brushstrokes and the torn paper and all of that fun stuff that you get on journaling pages has just been so much fun to play around with and do really unique things that I've loved in this date cover area. It was my first time ever trying the torn paper look in the date cover area, and the way it looks on Sunday. And then I layered some of the foiled florals from Sadie Stickers just peeking out from behind that torn paper, and I just thought it came out so stinking cute. Huge fan of that, and I've been having a lot of fun with my date cover deco lately. And I feel like I've said this before in Plan With Me's, where it used to be this thing where what I did with my bottom washi and date cover area was always just basically the same every single weekend, where I would do sort of unique and individual things. Didn't really happen until I got into the day by day, and that has completely changed this year. I really have so much fun creating the base of my spread. It's gotten to the point where it's my favorite part to plan. The date cover area and the sidebar have become my favorite parts to plan when I'm sitting down with my planner, and that's definitely a new experience to this year. The day scripts that I'm using are from Simply Watercolor Co. I used a lot of little foiled cluster accents from both Sadie Stickers and Simply Watercolor Co. The date dots themselves were from Sadie Stickers. And then I have these vine leaves up there that are from Honey Inked. The long washi strip, I think that was like the cherry blossom washi strip, that's from Sadie Stickers as well. Moving into the sidebar, I have this large floral in the corner which I thought I liked, and I'm going to move that in just a second because it was because of the full box, because that full box had florals. It was like oriented in the same direction where it was like a corner floral. It was too much and too repetitive, and I did not like that at all. And so I ended up swapping it out. I pulled in, it's like this mandala circle from Paper Trail Plans, which is so stinking beautiful. Layered the floral wreath circle from the deco sheet from the kit. On top of that, added this little vase of florals next to it. And then the May script is from Simply Watercolor Co. That foiled floral is from Sadie Stickers, and I layered that under the vase. Then I had that butterfly divider from Sadie Stickers that I used as kind of a topper coming out of the quote box. And the kit itself did not actually have a quote box, but I pulled in one of the quotes from my collab with Paper Trail Plans, and it's a quote from Dr. Martin Luther King, which says, "Faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the entire staircase." Just amazing quote. Love it so much, and definitely something where I feel like I'm at that point in life where it's just like, I know there are some things that I want and some things that I have to like push for this year. Is definitely one of my goals is at the beginning of the year, when we're all making resolutions that we promptly forget about. But I feel like sometimes it's just really good to have reminders of encouragement and things that you want to do. Ooh, so much fun with this. Okay, I put down one of those pre-layered garlands from Sadie Stickers, and then I added some more garlands to it from Paper Trail Plans. And I actually had a lot of fun with that and really liked the way it came out. I have been notoriously bad at layering garlands since layering garlands became a trend in the planner community. But for some reason, I got it in my head that for this time, I wanted to add some extra layers of string lights to the already pre-layered garland that was happening, and I liked how it came out. So now I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable, a little more confident in maybe trying a few things with my layered garlands. And even though I'm saying that, when I tell you by that, I do mean I will be taking the babyest of baby steps into layering garlands, because I'm not great at it. And I'm self-aware enough to know and admit that. Then finished creating the scene in the sidebar using a lot of the elements from the journaling add-on page, and then the fashion dot was from Red Lyrics. Moving on into our day by day. Started off regular Monday back to work stuff, going through work emails. Then I had a meeting with my boss. And now I'm putting down the full box. I decided instead of headers to use these floral dividers from Honey Inked on top of the full boxes. And I kind of tucked it so half of the divider was sticking out, so it functioned a little bit more like a trim instead of a divider. And I really liked the sort of scalloped look that it gave with that floral design coming out of the top of the boxes, because it was just that nice punch of foil coming right out of the top, and I thought it looked really good. Underneath there, I put down a butterfly divider, and then that third box in which I wrote down I was creating my May journal spread, and that was such a fun journaling spread. I don't even know if I've posted that on my YouTube channel yet. No, that was the one I didn't film, which I felt so bad about because I really did love the way it came out. But I intentionally didn't film that one because I was wanting to try something new. I have been enjoying journaling so much this year. And I feel like at the end of the year, I'm going to be so happy with this planner that I'm doing, and being able to look back on the memories that I have in here, and then also looking back on my journal. And I feel like both of them sort of capture my year in two totally different ways, but they were both like really fun creative outlets for me. But I got this idea in my head that I wanted to try playing around with distress inks and create a pocket and a tag and do all of this stuff. And I absolutely love the way it came out. Just totally one of my favorite journaling spreads. But I was so nervous trying something new that I didn't want the added pressure of having my camera on me as well. So I didn't film it. And then afterward, I'm like, but it came out so great. Now I'm sad I don't have it on film. Then I can't put it on my YouTube channel. And I feel like sometimes I go through that struggle being a creative YouTuber, because sometimes it's really easy to think when you don't have the pressure of, am I in frame? Am I angling this right? And then thinking about the camera being on but then afterwards you create something and people are going, oh my God, do you have a YouTube video for this? And it's like, darn it, I wish I did. I'm sorry, I don't. Anywho, finished off Monday by replying to some YouTube comments. Moving on to Tuesday. Oh, I called out at work that day. And there are some days in which you just need to take a mental health. Nope, this is not one of those days. Let's see. Wait, sorry. I'm looking at like the rest of the plans for the day to figure out, was this like, did I just need a mental health day, or was I actually sick? I don't know yet. Let's keep going. First of all, we have to talk about this little floral divider that I created, because I fell in love with that so much. I have so much fun doing those sometimes, where I'll just take individual florals and start layering them together, add in a little swoosh or something, add in some foiled accents, and it just comes out so stinking cute. I buy tons of like foiled embellishment dividers and things like that, which I typically get from like $2 Tuesday sales, and they're always amazing to incorporate into my spreads. But then those moments where I do my own little individual, create my own little divider, I always have fun with those as well. And then afterwards, I marked that I took a 3-hour nap. I am curious as to why I was so tired. And this was like, because this was the week before I ended up getting COVID, I think. So I shouldn't have been tired from that. Which, yeah, didn't see that coming. Whew. But anyways, I took a nap because I was tired, woke up, scrolled through social media, because like most normal people of this generation, we spend way too much time scrolling through Instagram. Also, as of the time that I'm recording this voiceover, which is weeks after actually planning this plan with me, of course, I have recently discovered the Tick and the Talk. And boy, when I tell you, that little sucker is a time suck. I open up TikTok and I'm just like, where did 3 hours of my life go? Oh my God, this thing is addictive. And I've discovered the tick and the talk when I had COVID, because you're just like quarantined and stuck in a room by yourself and like avoiding people because you can't go around other humans. And I had way too much time on my hands, and I spent any time that I was not asleep on the tick and the talk, and that was an interesting experience, and now I'm addicted to that darn thing. Anywho, on Tuesday I called Ray, who is my planner bestie, and then on to Wednesday started by putting down the full box, used that super adorable divider from Sadie Stickers, and then I was working on some things for Ray and Tay, which is our sticker storage and organization business that I founded and share with my planner bestie Ray. We are working so hard on getting things back in stock for you guys and expecting to reopen this summer, because trust me when I tell you, we really, I think, didn't know how to gauge. Like, there was no way to know what the response was going to be, because neither Ray or I had ever owned a sticker organization shop before, and so very grateful that the response was so positive to what we produced, but it sold really, really quickly. And so then it became, okay, we've got to restock, we've got to get some more inventory in. And I do apologize for the amount of time that we have been out of stock, but trust me when I tell you, we are working hard on it, and more inventory will be coming soon. And we are so excited to reopen this summer for you guys. So after that, I was texting my bestie, and then, we booked our October cruise that day. So I got home from work, sitting and talking with B, and we randomly were just like, we should go on a cruise. We should take a vacation. And we don't always, we're typically not like spontaneous in that way when it comes to vacations. And it's one of the reasons why I really enjoy doing cruise vacations, as you can tell from the fact that you're watching a planner video for me. I like to plan things out. And it's one of the things I really enjoy about cruise vacations is that you can like totally plan that out fully before you ever get on the ship. Your payments are taken care of. You've already picked out your excursions. You know exactly what you're going to be doing on every single day of this vacation. There's something about the way cruising is structured that really, really works well with my personality. And but it was, we were literally just like sitting on the couch, and we just got to talking, and we were like, yeah, we should totally plan a vacation. And we booked a cruise, bought plane tickets, and then I'm so excited for this one, because I actually have a double plan with me coming up soon. Should be the next video I upload after this one. I'm in the process of working on editing that one. And I'm excited because that was also a cruise that we ended up taking March, early April this year. And that one it wasn't necessarily planned for this year. We'd actually planned it for 2020, and it got postponed because of COVID. And then one of the things that I enjoy doing when I am on vacation is I'll share a lot in my stories on Instagram and stuff like that. And I'm super excited for the one that's coming up in October, because actually my parents are going with us. And so I was telling my parents that we were going to take a cruise in October and going on vacation. They decided to come with us, which I'm so excited about. And it's going to be super great for me, because my parents retired and moved to the South a month before COVID hit, February of 2020. I have not seen my parents for 2 years. And so I'm really looking forward. They're coming out to California this summer. So they'll be out here end of July or end of June through July. Wait, one of those months. No, end of July through August, I think. And then they're going to go back home, and then I'll be meeting up again with them in October for our vacation, which I'm super excited about and looking forward to. And for those who follow me on Instagram, I often share things in my stories when I'm on vacation. So you will get to meet Mama Tay and my dad and see where all of this crazy came from. Yeah. I am definitely a product of those two weirdos, and all of this special personality that you all get to enjoy. You'll see. Why exactly is Tay so weird? Oh, those two weirdos. Yup. on to Thursday, which was Cinco de Mayo. So I started by marking that. And the script is from Paper Trail Plans. I used one of the Gathered Layers scalloped circles, and that was a collab between Panda Bird Design and Ray of Gathered Plans. I used that, layered another one of those floral wreaths. The floral wreath from the Floral Deco was one of my favorite shapes. I used it like 3 times in this spread. I really enjoyed that floral wreath. I thought it was so beautiful. Then added again another one of those vases, very, very similar to what I did for the month section. I kind of just repeated that concept and just used a different layering element, foiled layering circle element behind it with the vase. And then that little flourish is from Simply Watercolor Co. And then I've been using the little dot clusters from Simply Watercolor Co. throughout this spread, and it just add the perfect little embellishment, and I adore them so much. Put a header and divider underneath there. Used a laptop to mark, does that say a boring workday? Oh God. Yo, when I tell you, I am, yeah, this, I'm at the point where it's like, I love my job, I love my job, I love my job. And I feel like anytime you have to say that to yourself, it's how you know you don't love your job anymore. Which sucks, because I at one point used to actually really love my job. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about that and make a change, because yeah, that is a little more honest than I realized I was being in my planner. Barely had a very boring work day. And then got home. B and I went to one of our kind of new favorite places to get Mexican food. I ended up getting really good like surf and turf burrito. They do like a steak and shrimp burrito, which was delicious. And then I went to a dance class. I have started going to this dance class. Two of my closest friends, Shandi and Tiff, they have been going to this dance class for years and invited me to come, which it's a little bit of a drive for me because it's not close to where I live. Totally worth it. I have been loving this class so much. And it's on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The Tuesday class is more of like a cardio workout type of class, and the Thursday class is more choreography. But it's fun being in a dance studio again and just getting into that whole vibe and doing that. I've truly been enjoying it. So super excited for that, and excited for this week's upcoming class. On to Friday, started by sleeping in and not going to the gym, which I am not surprised, because taking this dance class was definitely a huge adjustment for me. Like, because I woke up the next morning and my body was just like, we're tired, we want to sit down. Don't even think about going to the gym. You can have that thought, just don't think it too hard and don't think it too long, because the answer is no. That is what my body told me. You can think about going to the gym all you want, but I'm not going with you. So I did not, because yeah. And then I posted some PR posts, which commonly on Fridays, Sadie Stickers does her new releases, and I'm on her PR team. And then I think a few other people I do PR for were having new releases that Friday. Friday's a pretty common new release day for most shops. And then I went back and was binging season 1 of Grey's Anatomy. I feel like I do this every few years, where like I don't watch Grey's Anatomy for a really long time, and then I will go back and start from the beginning of the series. And I feel like for me, the first 6 seasons are my favorite seasons of Grey's Anatomy, and I will just go all the way back and then binge all the way through from season 1 to season 6. And that's where we began. And so then we went to go see the Doctor Strange movie that night. The Hubs and I are super big MCU movie fans. So we pretty much go see all of them when they come out. And that one we really enjoyed. Oh my God, it was so good. And I feel like because we are comic book nerds, there's a scene, and I don't want to give it away in case there's anyone who hasn't seen it yet. Okay, spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear anything about it, fast forward past this part of the video, because there's this scene with the Illuminati scene. And for anyone who's a fan of the X-Men movies, I've been waiting for X-Men to come to the MCU so we can stop calling Wanda Maximoff the Enhanced and just admit she's a mutant, and so is Quicksilver. And I get that that's all complicated with like the fact that I think Fox owned the X-Men series because Marvel had sold off that property, and so they had the rights to those movies. It's a whole thing. But oh my god, just having the mutants back in the MCU, and I so want to see what they're able to do with them. That just could get so epic and amazing. Yeah, that was me nerding out about comic book movies a little bit too hard. Let's move on. On to Saturday, I marked some Happy Mail, did another one of those floral flourish dividers that I loved so much, painted my nails. Oh, and then I had Mom's Day, because this was the day before Mother's Day, and so I wanted to hang out with my mother-in-law, so I went, picked up Bee's mom, went and took her, and we got pedicures, and then we went out to lunch. I took her to the Cheesecake Factory, and we just had a really nice day hanging out together. And on to Sunday, which was actually Mother's Day, and again, very, very similar layering concept, because I was really apparently feeling this whole circular layering thing for any special holidays or events, because this is how I marked the monthly, how I marked Cinco de Mayo, and then for Mother's Day I used the foiled circle from Bloom Paper Studio, another one of those wreaths. The Mother's Day script is from Paper Trail Plans. Added another one of those floral vases from the Floral Deco, and then the little flourish over the vase was from Sadie Stickers. Underneath the full box, added another one of those butterfly dividers, added a header, and here I go playing with those garlands again. I used the pre-layered butterfly garland from Sadie Stickers, and then I had those individual garlands from Paper Trail Plans, which I added just like an additional string of lights because I felt like I was onto something, and that I knew what I was doing, and that it was coming together well. I could be wrong, but it felt right, and I like it. I think it looks so cute. And then I layered a floral underneath that editing icon to mark an editing sesh, and then I took a nap that day because I realized it was Sunday and that I was gonna have to go to work the next day, and that I was like, I'm gonna stop doing stuff. And so I took a nap, did a charcoal face mask because I've been trying to focus on being better with my skincare, and ended my Sunday. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I had so much fun planning this spread. I think it's really amazing when you use a kit from a shop that you've never used one of their kits before, and their format is something that just works really well for you. You're able to be creative and have a lot of fun with it, and that was definitely my experience with this. I will definitely be using more Hello Petit paper kits because this was a really fun spread to create. I hope you're all having an amazing day, and I will see you next video. Love you. Bye.